What's up, guys? So, we're doing red today, which I don't know how this is gonna go, because I'm gonna use a palette that I haven't used before, and I'm gonna use a single shadow that I haven't used before, that I've actually had in my collection for a long time. Don't know if it's gonna work or not, but y'all. Today is going to be story time. It's gonna be story time, because it's been a little cray-cray in Jamie world for the past 48 hours. So I'm gonna put my hair up. Yes, my earrings are crazy, but that's kind of what I was feeling today. Oh, this hair, y'all, I can't. I have like a hump. But yeah, they're like little balls with like individual little beads, and they're fun to play with. And I'm sorry about this chair, but it's like so squeaky. Josh stole my office chair and gave me his chair, and it squeaks. It's gonna drive me nuts. So, sorry, I will get my chair back or get this one fixed, but okay. Eyeshadow primer. So, Wet n Wild photo focus. Okay, story time. You guys, what, and it's kind of like a life update, I guess you could say, but what have I been going through the past 48 hours? My future husband. Oh, Lord. So Josh got a speeding ticket back in November of last year. November 2021. And it wasn't even a big speeding ticket. It was 9 over. It was either 8 or 9 over. And the state that I live in, typically for a police officer or a state trooper to pull you over, you gotta be doing like 15, 20 plus. So it was kind of weird that this officer pulled him over for only doing, 9. But, you know, it's fine. They got a job to do, whatever. So Josh goes and pays an attorney to go to court to try to get the ticket dropped or get a lesser charge so he doesn't get points on his license and or a insurance increase. So we pay this attorney $300 to go get this fixed. Okay? And the guy is like, yeah, no problem. We should be able to get it dropped or get it reduced or whatever. Whatever. Alright. This is the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions. I've never used this palette before, you guys. And I'm going to go in with this shade. It looks like it's white. It's actually not. It's kind of a light peachy color. So I'm going to use this to set the eyeshadow primer. And see what other color I need to use. So, pay the attorney. Attorney's like, yeah, we're gonna get it handled, no problem. Come May, because the court date was set for May of this year. I don't know why they made such a long court date, but they did. And so, come May, we sent his paralegal, his assistant, an email confirming that he was going to go to this court date and try to get this situation resolved. The paralegal was like, yeah, you're good, all set, no problem. We'll let you know the outcome. A couple days after the set court date, we emailed the paralegal again. He did not let us know anything. And we emailed him again and was like, what's the update? He said, well, your attorney got caught in a different court in a different county, but he did put in a motion to continue the case until August, so we'll let you know for sure in August. It's fine. Cool. August comes around. Don't hear anything. September comes around. Don't hear anything. So we're thinking like, maybe he just got it dropped and that was it. He doesn't need anything else from us because he had said if he needed anything else, he would let us know, such as additional court fees or something drastic happened. The attorney was supposed to let us know. So, can y'all tell it's kind of like peachy? I have the lights really bright in here. So, didn't hear anything. So, we're like, okay, well, he got it dropped, problem solved. Now, I live in a small town, y'all. The population in my town is 1,500 people. Total. So, yeah. Well, we get a letter in the mail at Josh's parents' house because he hasn't changed his address yet to this house, because we're both going to change our addresses when we get married to this house. So he goes to his parents' house because his parents have this letter from the state. We're like, what the heck? And we give his parents permission, like, just go ahead and open it. It's fine. We'll be there in like 10 minutes. It is a letter from the state saying that they're going to suspend Josh's license for not paying his court fine. What? All right, so I'm going to go into this deeper red shade. I've never used this palette. I love the Huda Beauty Obsessions, but sometimes certain colors and formulas are hard to make. So we're going to see how this looks out, and I'm so scared of red. Okay. That's brighter than I thought it would be. I don't know how this, because this is the color that I'm planning on using for the shimmer. I think that'll work. We're going to try. So anyway, y'all, we're very confused. We're like, what is this from? Like, we didn't even know. Well, we're thinking, oh my God, the attorney didn't show up to the court date. We're thinking like, oh my God, he didn't show up. Well, he did. We did confirm he showed up. We had to call the clerk of court, which, small town, again, the clerk of court went to school with my uncle. And she's like, well, honey, he did show up, but it looks like he didn't tell you that you had additional court fees. So the attorney never notified us that we had additional court fees that we had to pay. And here we are. We are 5-6 months past this court date, and they just keep adding up to the point it's now going to be a license suspension because we never paid the court fees. So we're frantic, we're panicking, we don't know what to do. And the lady was like, just go online and here's the information you need and just pay it. Here's your total. Just pay it online. So that's what we did. Now, we have no idea what to do about the license suspension because everything is now paid. It's zeroed out. It's paid. So we're kind of thinking like, okay, so since it's on an online system, do they now realize, oh, it's been paid and they don't send that information to the DMV? We don't even know. So we got to call someone else. We got to figure out someone else to call in the next couple of days to confirm and to make sure that this has now been paid. It's now been handled. Crisis averted. We're fine. But yeah, you guys, isn't that some craziness? We also found out that the paralegal that we had been talking to no longer works for that attorney. So, yeah. We are still considering, maybe sending the attorney an invoice saying, hey, you owe us for these additional court costs because you did not notify us. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? All for a 7-8 mile an hour ticket. Like, really, bro? If we had known, if we had honestly known that we had the court fees, we literally would have just gone and paid it instead of receiving a letter from the state. But, yeah, that is the craziness, you guys, that Josh and I have been going through. Now, I don't want to hear in my comments why you shouldn't have broken the law. Guys, everyone at some point in their life has a speeding ticket or is going to get a speeding ticket. It's life. If you go the speed limit, like clockwork, you have to go 50 miles an hour. You have to go 55, 60, 70, whatever the speed limit is. You crazy. Because that don't happen. That's not realistic. Alright, so let's try to blend this out. This looks really pink. We're gonna... Yeah, this looks like really pink. Okay, we're gonna try. Alright, I'm gonna try this Tarte single. This is Fire Dancer Chrome Paint Shadow Pot. I was honestly like, where's my brush? Found it. Oh, you guys. Oh, the squeaking. I can't. Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. I always use a setting spray of some kind. Okay. I've not used this, or if I have used this, it's been a long time. That doesn't really match this color. I do like this though. Yeah, you guys, I think that this shadow, I mean, it might work. I feel like the shadow I put down is too bright. It's like a weird red. And I don't have a lot of reds in my collection. That's why I went with an all red palette. But I really wanted to use this shade because I thought it was so pretty. I thought this chrome paint was so pretty. Might have been a oopsie on my end. Oh, and also, as I was dealing with this situation, I had cookies in the oven. My entire house smells like burnt cookies because I left the oven on with the cookies in the oven. Okay, that's actually starting to look a little better. I put some on my brow. Also, it's been, I don't know when this is going to go live, but it has been raining for the past, like, 3 days where I live. Oh my goodness. Okay, that looks a little better, right? It looks better. It's still really bright. Still like really bright color. These videos are for everybody's entertainment purposes. And to make fun of my life. See, y'all, I mean, I don't drive. Like, I mean, I do. I have a license. I have a car. But I don't really drive many places. Josh is actually typically the one that drives. But now, starting to reconsider that option. And on another side note, if you don't see Azula or any of the other kitties, it's because they're in the living room, on the couch, knocked out asleep, because my sister-in-law told me to put chirping birds on the TV screen, and it will, like, calm the cat down or, like, help them be more interactive. They're all asleep. Every one of them. Every one of the cats is asleep with chirping birds on my TV screen. Okay, I do feel like I want to add a little more color, like a little more red, because I still feel this is very pink. I'm going to clean this up a little bit though. It's very bright. Alright. And I just take a clean brush and it just kind of spreads the product and takes it off and puts it on a brush. So if you make a mistake, which I do all the time and constantly, you can try to fix it with just a clean brush. See, this looks a little better. And I didn't have the tape put on either. Okay. Let's try this shade, which has some shimmer in it. So I'm wondering if this is going to pick up the way I want to. But I'm going to put some of this on the outside. Did that even do anything? It makes it a little more bright. Okay, it's not awful. I've done worse. I've done a lot worse. Okay, let's try some mascara. I think that's what we're gonna do for this look. That's what we're gonna do. This is the, I use this in like all of my videos. You guys see me using the same mascara. It's the e.l.f. Lash Extending Mascara. It's just a really affordable mascara that seems to do the job. So it's kind of what I stick to in a lot of my videos because you can just really easily find it. Got that all over my under eye. This has actually been a pretty decently quick, minus the story time, been a pretty decently quick application. I say that 20 minutes into this video. Actually 17. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe and I'm going to go underneath my eyes because I got to get this chair fixed. I can't stand this. This squeaking, it's aggravating me. That's the wrong drawer. Where is it? It's so hard. So I like moved my desk around and... You guys, I put it, now it's facing this wall instead of facing where I keep my like products because this is also my office. And the drawer units are rearranged, so now I don't know where anything is. Got black. Alright. That's what we're running with the red. I think I only got 2 more left. Yeah, I think I have 2 more left, and then I'm done with the color series. But this is really easy. You can probably create this look, you guys, with any eyeshadow. It doesn't have to be this one, but this is the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions, which I don't think she makes anymore, but I'm sure you can find it. And then Tarte has their shadow pots, and this one is in Fire Dancer, which is just very vibrant, as you can tell. It's very dark, vibrant. So that is it for today's video. Thank you for sticking through this look and this entire story time and an update on my crazy, amazing life. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.